So most people lose deals not because they don't know how to design or they don't know how to develop, but simply because of the way they are positioning themselves in the market, and also the way they're approaching their clients, which is totally wrong, right? And in this video, I'm going to show you the tools and the frameworks that I use when I'm approaching clients. So let's get into it. So here's what I've observed in the market. Most designers or most developers, they obsess more on features, they obsess more on the outcome, the type of a website that they're going to offer their clients, of which most clients, they don't care about those things. They don't care about the features, they don't care about the tools that you're going to be using, right? They care about the value, the outcome that they're going to get at the end. Now let us reverse engineer the way most people do it, right? So most people, obviously, they start with the solution. And when we are talking of the solution here, we are saying, if for instance, if you are selling websites, right, you are mainly focusing on the pages, like the amount of pages that that website is going to have. You're focusing on, yes, it's going to be high converting, and you're also focusing on the frameworks, you know, the frameworks that you're going to be using, of which these things, the clients, they don't care about all these things. What they care about is the outcome. What am I going to get, right, if I start using your system, right? Meaning they care about their time. Is it going to save me time? Is it going to make me more money, right? Am I going to get clients out of it, right? At the same time, the return on investment, because he's going to give you money, and he wants this. Every business owner, he cares about these things, right? And now we need now to take 2 steps back to say, what is it exactly that we can offer them? So number one, we need to identify the pain, right? What is it currently that this business is suffering from? What, like their operations, where is the friction within the business? We identify that. Now we put a value on it, right? And on value, we are saying the pain that you have identified. Let's say, for instance, um, they are getting less leads, right? And we now need to identify the value of them having that one lead. So we can say one multiplied by, let's say, one lead is close to always, it's $100, for instance, right? So this is the amount that they're actually losing from not getting the lead and from not having this solution that we're going to give at the time, which is the money. They're losing this money because they're not getting leads, right? Now, once we have done this, right, whatever that we're going to show them here as the outcome, which is at the end, let's say maybe a website, right, and the price that we're going to put on that website will not be an issue, right? They'll start to now beg you to implement it because it's going to touch on this, right? Now, before we put a price here, now I want to show you the matrix that I use when calculating or identifying the price, because uh, what we need to step away from is selling. We don't need to sell this solution yet, right? We need to move away from selling to a point where we go into their spaces and we diagnose, right? So I'm just going to put a D here, right? We need now to diagnose. And by diagnosing, this is where now the matrix, the business matrix I use come into play. Now, this business matrix, almost 80% of the business that I've been into currently, they are mainly, they focus on this matrix or on these pillars, right? So I'm going to put my pillars here, and we're talking about revenue, we're talking about efficiency, we are talking about visibility, we are talking about customer experience, right? So let's start with R, which is the revenue, and this is the most obvious one. This is where we are saying, for a business to run, to say you are running your business successfully, it's moving forward, you need to have revenue, right? You need people that will come and buy your services, people that are going to pay you, such that now you can be able to pay your employees, you'll be able to pay your rentals and all those things, right? Now, this is being affected by leads, correct? You don't have clients, right? So if you don't have these things, it means you're not going to get any money, right? So the only thing that I ask to all business users is, where are you currently getting your clients, right? Where are they coming from? And when they come into your space, at what rate are you converting them to paying clients, right? For them to become your clients, that's the question that I ask, right? And remember, I need to identify where the leak is. I'm trying to diagnose, to identify where most of these pains are, right? Now, from there, we move on to the efficiency. So, with the efficiency pillar, we are saying, uh, out of everything that you're doing every day in your business, how many tasks, how many things are you doing every day manually? We're talking about the manual way, and this is another pillar where I've seen most of the times people, they don't want to admit, they don't want to move away from their way of doing things. They are resistant to change this, because they'll be saying, okay, it's my business, I started it, and this is the only way I know, this is the only way I'm making money and all that. But we're saying there are other ways. Everything that you do every day, weekly, all the reports that you struggle with in Excel, or the data capturing, you take orders from WhatsApp, you um, jot them down in a notebook, or you put them in an Excel file. Then from there, you now need to plug a CRM system into it, and all that manual thing, it can be done with one system, right? So it's a simple way of asking, what is it that you're doing every day and it's consuming your time, right? Now, remember, time is the most precious resource here on earth. And once you give them that time, or you identify where the leak, where they're spending more time, wasting more time doing repetitive tasks, you have given them what? Time. And time is goes to money, right? So we need to identify this. Now, after identifying the efficiency pillar, or the breakage there, we now move on to visibility, right? Now, on visibility, we're saying, if I'm to go online right now, right, am I going to find you? What is it that I'm going to find about your business? If you have a website, what is it that I'm going to see on that particular website? If you don't, then let's start from there. What other social media platforms are you visible? Because, come to think of it, in this day and age, you need to be visible. For you to be visible, or if you need to be visible such that you get clients, and when you get clients, money starts to come in. If I can't find you, it means you can't also get clients, right? So we need to fix this, right? If they don't have, if they already have a website, obviously that's when we now kick in to say, okay, let's audit the website, let's see if there are anything that are broken on that website. Is it modern? Is it high converting, and so forth? And then we optimize. Is the SEO applied properly, such that you meet the visibility pillar, right? Now we move on to the customer experience, right? Now, like we identified, for you to have revenue, you need clients. And now when these clients come to you, what is that customer journey look like? How does it look like, right? Such that we streamline everything to a point where you get your client, you offer them a service. When they go out, what is it that they're going to say about your brand? Because the end goal with customer experience is, we need to satisfy our clients, the existing ones that we have, such that they go out there, free marketing. There will be word of mouth. They're telling their friends, they're telling everyone about ShiftTech, to say, you know what, we went to ShiftTech, they offered our service, a proper service. They even went on an extra mile to check after a month after delivering, to say, is the system working fine? All those follow-ups, they matter in business, because that's where you get your retainers, that's where you get referrals. And we need that, because sometimes there are certain business where they survive through referrals. So we need to identify, is this pillar working fine for your business? Now, as you have seen, all this time we are trying to identify where things are going wrong, because if you don't have visibility, these things, these pillars, they work hand in hand. If you are not visible, you are not going to get clients, and if you don't get clients, you're not going to have money. At the same time, you are not going to satisfy anyone, because these two are not met, and you can't improve if you don't have clients. What is it that you are going to automate if you don't have clients, and you don't also have money? You don't have money to actually start implementing this solution, right? So we are diagnosing with the client, we are showing them the pains, we are showing them the value that they are losing. Now we move on to uh, the solution, right? After identifying all these things, at the end, you'll find that we are not only going to have a website to only design this guy, right? We are now going to design a website plus a system that will then connect everything and automate everything to start generating more money, while least you have or you retain your time, right? You go on holiday, your business is running on autopilot. You are not there. We no longer rely on your notebook. We no longer rely on your laptop, right? Everything is hosted fine. So now, whatever system that we're going to design here, it has to address this. Now, at the same time, we have made this the user or the client calculate on his own to say, yo, I'm losing all this, you know. So now I want you to picture this. If we say go to a doctor, you're not feeling well, you go to a doctor currently, right? Or now you go to a doctor and the doctor will say you have cancer, all right? That's what we were doing. We're identifying the cancer of this particular business. Your next move is not to say, okay, it's fine, I'll spend maybe 2 days, I'll go back home. No, you start to look for money to make sure that you have a cure for that cancer. And this is what we want with these business owners, or with any business, right? We need them to calculate and see the value that they are losing, and for them to act so that they retain all these things, right? Now, calculating the return on investment, it's simple. It's a matter of identifying, like for instance, we identify this this value, which is $100 per lead, and now from there we are saying if it's one lead is equals to what, like $100, like we mentioned. Now we say maybe per week or per month you're going to get 10 leads, right? Now we're saying 10 leads by 100, then you obviously you're going to get your what, your 1,000, right? And so forth. And this is just an example. Now we're saying for this, right, times 12, times whatever period that we want to make use of, right? At the end, my solution that I'm going to offer you is going, let's say for instance, let's take it lower. It's going to be let's say 5,000, right? But if we say in a week you're losing 1,000 times 4, it means, if it's now times 4 here, it means that's 4,000, right? That times 12 and whatever, you find by the time we get to this price, you know, it's a no-brainer. You won't say no, because he already saw the potential and you already saw the value that is going to get after we implement this thing, right? So all this, at the end of the day, it leads to time, money, and more clients. And we diagnose, if you have noticed, there is nowhere where I mentioned anything to do with features to say I'm going to use Laravel, I'm going to use Angular. No, I'm focusing on these things because these are the things that matter most to the business, right? They want to know if we are going to have this. So this is the framework that I use. And by the time I get to the price, they're already begging me to say, Prosper, please, can you fix all these things that you have identified, such that we start to make this money now, right? So whenever you are going to your next client to meet, stop obsessing about features. Start talking about the value that they are losing when they don't have proper systems in place. Now, let me take you through this, right? So we are saying here, another part, we are saying for us to fix, to have this solution into play, right? Remember I said we are not only going to design a website, we are going to say, for visibility sake, I'm going to give you a website, right? And what is this website going to do? This is where we talk about high converting websites. We're talking about SE optimization, all those things, so that the visibility pillar is met, right? Now you have this visibility part. Now you start to what? To get more clients, more leads are coming in. And on this website, we have a lead capture where we are collecting data, and when we collect that data, we plug it into another automation system that we're going to have on this pillar for client, for customer experience. We are doing automated follow-ups, right? We're doing so many things there. We are capturing the data. Now we have these three pillars met, right? The business is running, the business is having more people are coming in. Now we say, okay, look, we need to now automate. Let's automate all the follow-ups. Let's automate all the data that you're getting through. And we do this via a CRM system. And this is where now use Lumini come into play. All your quotations, all your invoices, job management, it's all done here, right? You assign things automatically. You calculate your reports, your monthly reports. Whenever there's transparency, there's visibility, where how much are you getting, where is it going, expenses, taxes, and all that. Now we start talking. As you can see, it's all about addressing all these things. And my big solution here, it's not only this. I'm not only going to touch this, it's going to cover everything. And by the time we finish, everything will be automated, and you'll start to run on autopilot only for 5,000. You're now on autopilot. You can go to a holiday. You have a mobile application which you can actually, it's connected to the CRM. You see how many people are coming in, all the jobs that are being assigned to people, and you're enjoying. You have your time, you have your money, you have your clients, and that's it, right? So this is how I do it. This is how I'm doing it, and this is how these clients are begging me to implement. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and also share and comment in the comments if you feel like I've omitted something, or if you have any questions or any suggestions of any other videos that you'd want me to make. So with all this, go start implementing the system, go start implementing these things, and see you in the next one. Cheers.